Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? We are live with the Sugar Show. We have the wonderful Candy and the wonderful Tony, and we are rocking. Period. 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 Mm.
All right. Yeah.
Let's turn the fucking studio light on. What's so blurry? What's going on?
It is. Do you think it's like the camera? It probably isn't the light. Maybe it's the camera. Like if you wipe the camera off.
You having smart ideas.
Probably when I bust them.
Oh.
Yep. See, it's not blurry anymore. Not as bad.
Whoa, but
see, so good.
Sir.
Okay.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Sometimes
all we need is all right, that clear behind
you. Okay, where we at? Where's the timestamp at? Okay, one. Okay, let them be known. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on?
What are you time stamping?
Oh my gosh! Probably the time the boobs went in the camera.
When it's juicy.
They don't need much.
That's what I told her, but she still kicked me out.
Right. Because that was a lie.
All right, not too much, baby. Not too much. Yeah, that's what I told her. All right, let's just move on. Yeah.
We shall.
Happy day after Wednesday.
Yeah. Happy fucking Friday, Junior. Happy fucking Friday's Eve. I heard a nigga saying that shit the other day, and I was like, yo, I should have copywritten it. You know what I mean? But it might not
Friday
be
Eve?
I don't even know which one. Both of them. Friday Eve and Friday Junior. You know what I mean? I ain't never heard
make that up, child.
One of them. You know what I mean? The Bronca copyright Taco Tuesday, and he's not even Mexican. They gonna give me Fridays. Because it's Friday, bitch, and I ain't got no. Well, I do got a job, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Not really.
Yes. Who's that? Is your name Eve? Huge rock. Because that's
Happy Friday, Eve.
Supposed to put another. That's good, y'all. Let's guess who that is. Ooh.
I'm pretty sure that is Jazz.
Nah, she ain't write both of them. Jazz know the rules. She the only one that stay by the rules, and that's not Jazz. That's Yaz. I keep on getting the fucked up. You know? For real, like.
One day you're gonna say that poor baby's name correctly.
Say my name, say my name. When there's around you, say Jazzy, I love you. You ain't playing games. Woo.
What? See, she wrote out her whole government.
Oh.
Why do you sound like you scared?
That's how
you gotta hit that note though, cause she like you like say my name. Like, why you tell me? Why you not saying my name? Something. Say my name. Say my name. When one is around you, say. That's how I hit the octaves. Come on, don't do that.
Okay. All right. We're gonna call those octaves. Okay. All right. Sure.
Okay.
Sure. If that's what you'd like. If that's what makes you feel better. I don't know.
How you doing? Okay. All right. When I hit that thing, you're gonna know.
I told you it was Jazz.
It's Yazzie, baby.
Oh my geez.
Oh, Doug, what's good, my guy? Yo, I be seeing your posts. I love when brothers be working out and keeping healthy, man. You know what I mean? Like that's dope.
That sounds like some mother.
That's what you get because you was about to say some shit. You was about.
I'm still gonna say it. I'm still gonna say it. Doesn't matter.
She's about to say some shit. I know.
I almost like some butter boy things.
Yo, as I said it, that's why I hope God broke your light too, man. He should have said a house fire in that motherfucker. Because as I said it, I was like, this sounded crazy. I'm sounding like Puffy.
I love seeing men.
All right, yo, chill. All right, leave it alone because I fucked up.
How come you don't timestamp them shits? You need to timestamp that. The time when Shinny said he loves seeing men working out.
Yo, all right. Yo, oh no, my bad, man. Yeah, this is just getting crazy. Yeah. Now it's a fact at time. Yeah, man.
Watch yourself. He like watching men working out.
Stop. See, women always want to twist it, man. They want to twist it, but they don't want to throw it back as often.
I didn't twist anything. That's literally what you said, bro.
That's good to. I ain't gonna hold you. I know that sounded crazy, but seriously, it's like I mean, it's dope, man. I don't know what yo who fuck. Oh yes, oh, and we're gonna put your name on it. Come and put your name on it. Oh, all right. This is war now. This is war.
Very good. Very good, Jazz.
I hope you got a birth control, Yazzie, because I'm busting in you. How about that? Timestamp
Miss Saucy. Miss Saucy. Just because you turn your face away doesn't mean that we can't see you, we can't hear you. So if you could just mute your.
I'm dead.
Damn. Tell her she can't talk like that to you because you was here on time.
Hi, girls. Love you.
That part. You're not muted though, so you ain't gotta like.
There you go.
That's the
I
camera.
was muted,
There you go.
Excuse me?
I was muted before.
No, we heard them say bye-bye. You weren't muted.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
I pressed the buttons.
I know your buttons don't button.
Ooh, your buttons
It's
don't
not.
button. Well, Candy, according to your fucking cleavage, neither yes, boo.
I don't have buttons on the tank top.
Oh, we know. Timestamp that.
Shin, get a life, bro.
Well, I got one. I'm trying to make sure everybody else is getting too. Yeah. Maybe we gotta watch the show. Just the timestamps. Yeah, man. Except for that 9/16 June.
Yeah, definitely do that timestamp at 9/16 when
that was already up there. That was already up there. You can take that.
He likes to see men working out. He likes to see his brothers working out, getting their body together.
Yo, you know what's funny? If somebody walks by me while I'm working out, in my mind, I be on some, oh, this nigga think I'm pussy. He just gonna walk by me like just psyching myself. Don't walk in front of the mirror. Like I will go 10 pounds higher than what I'm carrying and I'm lifting at. It's all psyche. No, it's dope though. It's very dope. You know what I mean?
They will call that. There's a blank word.
Ego.
Blank complex.
Ego lifting. No, that's ego lifting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's ego lifting. One of the same. Yeah, but that's like, I don't do that all the time, but you know what I mean? Don't walk by me when I'm working out. You know what I mean? So, and it's some cake walk by. Oof. She's there for me already anyway. You know how that goes. You know how my mom be when I'm in the fitness center. She's there for me and she wore those shorts for me and she want me to see it. So since she gonna bust it open, here comes the biceps, brother. Yeah. Now that's going.
It went from her being in the gym minding her own business to being there for you to bust it open for you.
Duh. The fuck? Fuck you think she came there for matching wearing makeup and fucking lipstick and shit?
I already explained this. I have already explained it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And as he says, the fitness center, because he don't go to the gym.
Yeah, I don't go. Yeah.
What's goody? Who did that? What's good, y'all?
That's my nigga. Yo, what up?
Oh, that's his name, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for following the rules.
Nah, that.
Oh, it's not?
Nah, that ain't. Yeah.
Why you a dick, bro? What's up, Kev?
Yeah, what's going on, yo?
And I'm over here like, oh, what's up, y'all?
Actually, his name's Ja. We'll call him Ja because Jazzy just changed her Y to a J.
What's up, y'all?
Why not everybody? You know?
Yeah. Put the J where the Y is.
Yeah. Fucking Yazzie. Is that Sev? Yo, Sev, what up, Sev?
You know what? We're not gonna keep doing that.
Are you saying anything but what you're supposed to be?
I'm just saying it's the next closest sound and constant, right? Instead of J, it's a yeah, or yeah, it's a J. So instead of Kev, it's Sev. Yeah, I mean that's what we're gonna do. Mm-hmm.
I don't want to.
Rock with me.
I don't want to play this game.
We already playing, baby.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hi, Tony.
Hi.
How
hey,
you
Tony,
doing?
That's Tony 7:30 in the building.
Yeah, me.
No, I was talking
I'm 620.
Fuck that, Tony.
620 in the building.
Hey, 620 chick.
That note.
620 chick. 620 chick.
On that note, let's get this started.
We came for the shits and y'all came for the giggles. Welcome to Shiggles. We came for the shits and y'all came for the giggles.
Welcome to Shiggles. Tony, Candy. Shenny, Tony, Candy. Like a concrete play. Yeah. Woo! Motherfucking vibes. Shout out to E-Dot. I ain't see you in a minute. Hope everything's all right with you. Bless up yourself, yo.
Bless up thyself.
Yeah, done no. Give thanks, King Lords of Lords.
Lord
Ready
of the Lord. Lord
Yeah.
of the Rings.
Rastafari. What? Lord? Yep. Candy.
Lord of the Rings.
Well, time for the introductions. A time like no other. It's a time for you to know who your brother is. I go by the name of Shenny with the Henny. Always good and plenty. If you ain't know, now you know, motherfuckers.
And I am Controversial Candy, and I take some getting used to.
Damn right.
And I am Tony, aka the Sauce, because I'm just as my name says.
Saucy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just realized you're in a new place.
Yes, you late. Well, you're
Yes.
late. You're late.
I've been drinking. Don't worry about it. I'm a little delayed.
I've been drinking.
I've been thinking.
I'm a little delayed.
Good
Good for you. And I see that your
you.
interwebs work over there. I knew they would.
And I don't even have my Wi-Fi provider yet. They won't come for another week and a half. Well, yeah, next Saturday.
Damn.
Yay!
Yeah.
We got good.
That's the first sign your service is gonna be trash. That's the first sign that your shit gonna be trash. It takes them to come out a fucking week to set your Wi-Fi up. That's crazy. Service gonna be trash, yo. What service provider? Optimum?
Verizon?
See, don't say it like Karen. Verizon? Don't do it like that.
I could have gotten an earlier appointment, but I wasn't going to be home. That's the next day that I would be home.
Got you. You should have had me. I can't help you move, but I can sit there and wait for the cable guy. You know, that I would have helped you out on. You know?
Aw, thanks, Shen.
All that shit talking. I'll help you move. I'll move your bed for you.
No. I first of all said I will move her bag off the bed before I pipe that. And then I said, but why is your bag on the bed? In my household, we don't put bags on the bed. You know, you put bags on the hook. You don't put it on the floor. You know, that's how that happened, Candy. If you must know. But we still fucked anyway because we was on the couch.
Anyhow.
Oh, we live.
Yeah, we left. Yeah. Remember that part.
Well, let's get it going. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of adult ages, adults of children ages, we are all here for the shits and for the giggles. So without further ado, we present to you the Shiggle Show.
Shiggles.
Ooh, I guess we dialed up.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Yeah, I shouldn't be drinking no more. I'm on fucking second cup in 20 minutes. Not even.
You said that's your second cup?
Yeah, waiting for you. I was going to sip, but waiting for you, I was sitting here sipping.
Oh, now we're going to blame me for your alcoholism?
Yeah, sounds about right. That's usually what you do when you have alcoholism. Yeah, you blame others.
Touche. It's a disease. Don't worry about it. No one blames you.
Okay, all right, cool. Wait, not like the penicillin or nothing. You know, you ain't no penicillin take this shit away. Yeah, so you see. War vets know about the penicillin, you know.
I bet they do.
When did you become a war vet? Anyhow, are we moving on to word of the day?
Yes.
Word of the day. Word of the day. Word of the day. Word of the day. Word of the day is opacarophile.
What?
I know, right? OPACAROPHILE. Opacarophile is a person who finds beauty in sunsets. A sunset lover. Opacarophile. You're welcome.
I'm not your substitute lover.
Oh no.
Oh, you think you slick? You picked a word that I can't easily say. You knew I'm gonna stammer on that shit, trying to repeat that shit the rest of the night. Oba who? Oba who?
Opa. OPA. Opa.
Opa
Car.
car.
Yeah. CAR. O file.
Opacarophile.
OPHILE.
Opacarophile.
Yeah.
That is definitely a wordy word.
Yeah.
We wording tonight. Okay.
We are.
I saw it on somebody's profile, said an avid opacarophile. Who I was like, excuse me? I thought that was another letter added to the LGBTQ.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I looked it up and then it said a lover of sunsets. I said, ain't this about something? The fuck? Opacarophile.
Huh, all right. I'm an opacarophile.
You're open for sorry.
You're open for cars and files?
I'm open for Carl to file right in.
Yeah, be trying to do me.
Hello.
Wow. Nikki Doodle, hello.
Who's in the house?
So tonight's topic is ghetto mates. Would you date someone from the ghetto?
Who said don't let her pick the word anymore? Who said that?
Oh, that's got to be Nikki. Right after the Nikki Doodle. Nah, Nikki only attacked me though, so that's got to be Kev.
That's what I thought it would be.
Oh, dog.
Oh, you're just a hater, oh Doug. I am the one that.
Oh, dog in the motherfucking building. That's a fact, right? Opacarophile.
I am.
I'm gonna fit that in at work tomorrow. I'm gonna say that shit at work tomorrow.
You're not gonna remember it tomorrow.
Yeah, I might not. I promise. Now I'm gonna text you after I fucking do it. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you right after I use the word.
Please don't.
Right?
Please don't.
I'm gonna call you.
Don't ever call me. I'm sorry. What was the topic? I'm so sorry, Tony. I was distracted by the little man.
Yeah, you get the little man turn big man, Ant-Man, baby. Yeah. Ooh.
Ghetto mates. Would you date someone from the ghetto?
Rat chick, a project chick.
Project chick, what? Yo.
It depends. Are you ghetto? And like you ain't got your shit together, ghetto? Or are you ghetto and you go to work and you trying to get up out the ghetto? It's just the world be pulling you down.
No, that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Read this comment. So this comment that says, "Please let us know who you are if you want to be known. Otherwise, then that's cool." But this viewer says, "I mean, I'm from the ghetto, so I date me. I'd be on my front lawn with the boombox on my shoulder playing Mary J and Meth.
All that I need is there for you.
I need to get by. Like sweet morning dew, I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you are my destiny.
Oh, that's Nikki Doodle. Oh shit! Woo! Yeah. And she's of the Caucasus Mountain nature. Whew, that's a whew.
From Port Richmond, Castleton Ave,
Ooh.
and
Oh.
Treadwell,
Might be
like
Mexican.
between Treadwell and Nicholas.
Oh. Pull it out the booty and put it in the mouth. Oof. Okay. All right.
That was a little aggressive.
There's a little bit. I'm into that too. I'm not from the ghetto. I don't think I'm ghetto. I don't think that's a precursor.
Okay, which one? To pull it out there and put it in the order.
Yeah, that part.
Oh, I'll put a ring on it. Stop it, baby. Don't do that. Don't. Yeah, I'll be out to Georgia. I'll like, what unions do they have in Georgia, sir? Okay. I'm making $2 an hour and one taco and one apple. Sign me up, sir. I gotta take it out there and put it in and I'll be right over.
Well, if it's a corn tortilla, if it's a freshly made corn tortilla, then it's healthier than the flour one, and you have the apple, so it's no.
If she let me take it out there and put it in the, I'll take myself out this state and put myself in that state. I'm just, you know what I mean? I speak for myself. You know?
Understandable.
Yeah. Ooh.
Understandable.
Only you can.
It's so eloquent. Yeah, I mean, like
As
it
only
just,
you
you know what I
can.
mean, just so eloquent. You know, and I think, and speaking of that, like Kenny, first of all, you made a magnificent point, and I can't even remember it right now.
I said, are they just ghetto in the ghetto, or are they ghetto trying to get up out the ghetto?
And I think sometimes you can get trapped there, and that's why that's a dope point. Yeah, I mean, and I think it's a lot about energies, you know. So I would say no because of where I want to go. So that would kind of lead me to that. But you know what? As long as that person, for me, honestly, as long as that person knows when to turn off the switch and turn off the switch, that is why, Candy, your point is magnificent. Because I may be here, but where I'm trying to transcend and go, you can take me anywhere, and I'm universal. You know, so I think you hit the nail on the head right there. Anybody want to say anything otherwise, it'd take a lot of convincing for them to convince me otherwise. Some of my people may be there, you know what I mean? And like Nikki Doodle, it doesn't matter what your complexion may be, you still my people. You know what I mean? Like, because of how life circumstances and just who you are as a person. So it transcends beyond skin tone, you know? That's what I say.
Okay. That
Well, for me, I think it's more about the person. Your living situation doesn't necessarily have to dictate who you are as a person. I speak how I do, have always spoken the way I do.
I think the people in the street said, this is not me. I would never say this, but the people that had said, you sound like a white girl. White girl.
I've gotten questioned on my ethnicity when a client, sidebar, client of mine and I were having a session, and she said something in Italian for like so, like, how are you feeling? She said so, but in Italian. And I said, oh, I never knew that. And then she questioned, well, aren't you Italian? No, I'm Black. We've been having telehealth sessions. So she's never seen me in person, never seen me on video.
That's that Nara shit.
Until I was on video the following week with her.
You like?
You say?
Yeah. She was like, you really are Black.
I'm confiding in a nigger.
Oh, oh wait, no. She's Black herself, but that's another story.
This is
hilarious.
This is Karen talking to Karen, but their real name is Quanisha.
That part.
Quanisha and Toniqua.
Quanisha.
That part.
We're on the phone and they didn't even know it. They didn't even know.
That part. But I've lived in certain not so good areas throughout Staten Island and always have been me. And I think that other people, you know, you don't have to be a product of your environment. It's about what your aspirations and motivation is. And if you are seeking the same goals or similar goals, if you have a good moral compass, maybe similar ethics, then I think that, we can get along.
Oh, let's get it on. Oh, I'm just
No,
thinking
not
about
get it on.
with my
Get
mom.
along.
I mean,
Oh,
we could do that too. We could do that too, because
brother, brother. Woo, woo. Yeah, my bad. All right. No, Tony, great point, Tony. Great point. Great,
thank you.
fucking beautiful point. You know what I mean? That
Well,
point matters to you.
I would say that similar to Toniqua, I believe it's the person, because you can also, like, it's not just location. Like, sometimes you live in a very nice house, but your family is ghetto. They are Ghetto.
Giotto.
From the rooter to the
That's the
tutor.
Italian one. Giotto.
Ghetto. And and Ghetto meaning like y'all blast the music and it's like well beyond late o'clock for the rest of the block. And you got the door wide open, niggas is smoking on the step, drinking in front of the house. That's ghettoosity. So when you're in a home and you still bringing the ghettoosity to the home, you're still growing up ghetto-ly. You know what I'm saying? So like an individual that you meet, maybe they did grow up in a 2-parent household and they grew up in a house and all these things, but they also grew up around a bunch of niggers. So you may have all these boxes checked, but your personality is kind of skewed because you think that how people around you live is how you're supposed to live.
Yes.
So, to me, it's not necessarily where you are, but where, as we were talking about before, where your mental wants to take you. I think that that's a bigger part of it. Because like take Tony, for instance, all of her family is ghetto. And they misbehave. You cannot take them all out together at one time. We can't do that. We have to take them out in spurt, like this group, that group. We can't everybody together. It won't go well. And
my family's from the Bronx.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, woo.
They
Question,
have,
they still there?
And they're West Indian.
They still there?
No.
Mount Vernon?
No, the Bronx.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. They still there?
No. They're in Staten Island now.
Oh, okay. All right. That's where a lot of my family from too. We're Bronx and Brooklyn. My grandmother's the only one that traveled to Staten Island. But
and they have West Indian descent. So
Yeah.
Is this piled onto that? There's a whole thing. But you see how Tony turned out. We don't know how, but she did.
So. Yeah, that's because the mailman or the milkman, and for that matter, back in them days, it was the milkman.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
It's only because the mailman will probably have banks. So I'm tired of adulthood. Like, this is the worst ghetto there is.
Okay.
Can we talk about some ghetto things that we don't like?
Absolutely.
I do not like people wearing bonnets in the street. Bonnet gang. I feel you. I see you, but I don't feel you, and I don't want to see you at all. Bonnet gang.
I was having this conversation with someone about that in particular, and they were like, "Oh, it don't look too bad." Oh, this person took a picture, and they had a bonnet on. They were like, "Oh, it's a shower cap." I said, "No, the fuck it's not." And even if it were a shower cap, why the fuck would you take a selfie at that point?
Even worse.
Regardless of what. Right. It's a fucking bonnet, and it's not cute. That just goes to show that bitch is ghetto.
Yeah.
It's ghetto.
Yeah.
It's Ghetto.
Yeah, that's crazy. If you got a bonnet on, I'm probably not hollering at you. If you got a bonnet on in the street.
You say you probably not hollering?
Yeah.
So it depends on that fatty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and it depends. I gotta hear you speak. When you got the bonnet on, I gotta hear you speak. Because I may have caught you on an off one. Yeah, I mean, maybe you ran out or something. Yeah, I mean, but if you got a bonnet on in the street, it's very likely that your baby daddy is he's a hitter. You know what I mean? He's a hitter.
He's a current convict.
Yeah. If you got the
Yes,
bond, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. You know what I mean?
Can you
I'm
tell
not.
us what you mean by how they sound, like how they speak? Can you give us an
So if they
example?
got the bonnet on right and they're not forming sentences, like you can tell when somebody doesn't know the three theirs. If you got a bonnet on, and I can just tell by the way you're pronouncing stuff or the way that you're speaking that you don't know the three theirs or the two twos. You know what I mean? Because I know there's three twos, and I know there's three, but everybody knows a number. You know what I mean? TW. But if you don't know the TO and TOO, you know what I mean? I can hear that in your dialect. It's like, yeah. You made me, and then if you got, and then the cake can't be too big when you got the bonnet on, because if the cake is crazy, oh, he's ready to die. He's ready to die for this. He's ready to die for this booty right here. Yeah, I mean, and I want to die in some pussy, not over some pussy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? There's a difference. I mean,
bars.
I can't take when people who grow up in challenging neighborhoods, right?
Really?
That we consider ghetto. Yeah, I would say
Challenging
lower
neighborhoods.
socioeconomic neighborhoods, what we call it that.
Oh my
And they get, let's say, a surplus of money. For whatever reason, they get a surplus of money. And what they do is they buy sneakers or clothing or
don't forget the
cars or chain, right? Things that are not really important and don't prolong wealth. Now, granted, not everyone has the financial literacy. However, you could also change your environment. You don't have to be where you are to, you know.
Well, you know what? I'm going to hold on now, because if I'm in the hood, because I remember when I was poor and like broke poor, like poor.
Yeah, I'm about to say, motherfucker, you still there.
Shut the fuck up. So I had $5, and this person was like, "Oh, well, you need to find a place to live. You shouldn't be spending your money." I'm like, "Nigga, you think $5 is going to help me get on my feet? No, I have to get things together, get my life back on track before I can start focusing on getting this together and getting that together. I have to put one foot in front of the other. So if I want to spend this $5 and give it to this homeless man, or spend it on, back in that day, the devil's lettuce, it doesn't matter, because I'm not in the position to focus on the things that actually matter. Like, I have to get back to that point till I'm able to do that. So I understand it. I understand that aspect of, I got a little bit of funds and I'm going to spend it on me, because you've been in this rut for a very long time. And sometimes you're just like, fuck it, on some straight G shit. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. I actually do want this beautiful ass bag that I can actually afford this one time in my life. And I'm going to have this one bag for the next 66 years, because I may not ever get another bag. So I'm going to take my taxes that I finally got off of having these five niggas babies, and I'm going to do something for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? You got a G bag for each kid. They don't gotta know about that. Them G's is coming to mama. And I'm getting me a nice bag, some nice shoes, a nice little chain. You know what I'm saying? And keeping it cute. I don't know.
Hi, Anna Banana.
Hi, Anna.
No, hermosa, que lo que, dígame, mami. Again, you spoke on a great point. Like, that's, you see, and that's where financial literacy comes into effect, because it's like, I may make $200 for the week, but if somehow I can save 150, and I don't know the percentage. I mean, you mathematicians, you small hats out here, you tell me the percentage of 200 to saving 150. I mean, let's make it 100. So if I can save 50%, I have more money essentially than the person. Hey, do me a favor, put that shit on the plate and put it on a thing, and then you ain't gotta go in that bag no more. You know what I mean? That's almost like financial literacy. It's like how many times you gotta keep on going to the bag. But if you gotta what is that? Ooh, the cheeses? Oh god, god. I wish I was a cheesy right here. I like your goddamn mouth. Yeah. Woo! I wanna be a thumb. Diddy dum dum.
You about the same size.
Hey, I'll take it. If that's what you gonna do to it, I'll do it. If that's what you gonna do. Lord, circle, that make me into a thumb. Nah, but so it's really about how much you save, and that's where financial literacy really comes in because a lot of people feel trapped. And I think that's the difference between somebody that's in the ghetto and somebody that is ghetto. Somebody that's in there, they understand, yo, my physical may be here, and I know it's gonna be difficult. You know what I mean? But my mind state will transcend me. And that's what a lot of people that came to this country from another country, that's the kind of mindset they had. You know, it's like, yo, I'm gonna do the EBT, I'm gonna do the welfare, I'm gonna do all that. But at some point, I would transcend my physical to where my mental will be. And it doesn't mean I'm gonna have a grand place, doesn't mean I'm gonna be a homeowner, nothing, but it just means that my next generation, I will gradually lift up my next generation. And that for me is, I mean, I had to ghetto shorty. You know what I mean? Like I was in that mind state where it was that's who I was, not who I thought it was. That's who I literally was. Like I go out, yo, if you pull up on the side of me in a car and I'm feeling that time, I'm on that timing. You know, I was an idiot. I was immature. I was a fool. I was hot headed. You know, I was just a dumbass. But then when I realized my worth, that's when I was like, yo, you know what? Like I fixed my own credit. You know what I mean? Like I got the keys to the game to fix my own credit. So because I wanted that. And when you want that, you understand it's like, yo, if I can actually save more than I spend, and that's where budgeting comes into hand. But it's difficult. It's difficult. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, you need to be taught that. No. Like nature versus nurture. So I can't say no. I apologize for saying no, but you gotta want it. When it comes down to the point, you gotta want it. You gotta want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you
that's
can
why
be
we're
as
so
financially literate as you can possibly be. If you don't have no fucking finances, your literacy is under the goddamn bus. It don't matter. If I don't have no income, what am I budgeting? I'm budgeting my time, perhaps. I'm waiting and working.
You said it right there.
But it also takes time. So, and it's not going to happen overnight. It may not happen in a year's time. It may not happen in 5 years' time. This may be a 10-year type of plan, you know, and in that 10 years, you think I'm going to work and never do anything for myself. That's how depression and suicidal thoughts start kicking in, because you feel like you're doing so much to try to get ahead, but you never acknowledge the little baby steps that you are taking. So back to the point of, you know, somebody gets some money and they splurge it and they spend it. Well, sometimes you have to do that for your mental status, you know what I'm saying? But if that's all you do, then you're lacking balance. And no matter what we're talking about, balance is important. So if all you do is X, you're failing to neglect Y. And if all you do is Y, you're failing to neglect X. So
I agree 100%. You're absolutely right.
That's what I was saying more so, as opposed to like a one-time surplus of money. What came to mind for me was like Fetty Wap. Like my dude, I don't know what his financial status is in the music industry or whatever, but why are you still selling drugs? Make that make sense.
Because drugs are fun. Drugs are fun.
Huh?
Drugs are fun.
Right. But when you are who you are, you don't need to do it.
Then they're funnerer. When I have all that I have and I can do whatever I want to do, then it's even more funnerer for me to do drugs.
But now you're going to jail. Now you're going to jail.
Nah,
but you know what it is. So check this. A lot of but he can't get a good lawyer.
I think he was convicted.
Yeah. Number one, he got caught up in another scandal, and this is on par with our mental thinking
Yeah.
because we don't have that community that leads us into that path. So not only, and you're 100% right, like don't do it, but then have somebody else do it, but then have somebody else get caught up. You're gonna get caught. So now what we do is stocks, real estate. There's other things that you can put your money into where you're spending closer. Like you got the capital. So that's financial illiteracy at its finest. When you got the capital, but you're gonna put it in the wrong spot where it's jeopardizing your investment and it's jeopardizing those that are actually probably investing for you because you know you ain't out on the block. So it's like, yo, Sheik Luch and Jadakiss, for instance, they got they had for a while the juice shop, stuff like that. And their deal, they didn't, like, a lot of people think that these artists make a lot of money. They really don't. Like, they really don't. Keep your 9 to 5 if you're not getting a great deal. Nowadays, you can own a lot of your work, so that's good. But back in the day, and even now, some of these people that don't own a lot of their stuff, they don't understand financial literacy. They don't understand the power that they have, their earning power. You don't need a lot of these big corporations. And that's why now is probably like the greatest time for the small guy. But if you don't have the financial literacy, it becomes difficult. So a lot of these guys didn't have to go through that, but they do it. And more, and they think it's cool. And I mean, and then you get caught up in the game. I mean, and then you got to sit down for a minute. And then now when you come out, now you fucked. Because now the money makers don't want to fuck with you because you got a bad name. You got a bad rep. They can't market you. You're done. 1738. Come, what? Oh, come on.
I mean, I agree with certain things that you said, but a lot of people are trying to quote unquote own their music. Well, let me tell you something. If no one's listening to your music, it doesn't matter if you own it or if you sell it to the monkey down the block. And by monkey, I mean nigger, black person. Just kidding. I didn't, but now I do. But either way, point being that a lot of people need to sign on and allow for these other record companies and stuff to handle their shit to make them some money, and then start fighting for, if your legal
rights and stuff,
actions on your music. But if your music ain't shit, who the fuck? Nah, I own all my records. Oh, okay, what's your name? Nah, I mean, you ain't never heard of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing out that but I got all my shit though. Like, you gonna keep all your shit in the basement at your mama house? That's what it sounds like you are.
Right. That's another ghetto mind. It's another ghetto mind.
Well, and that's why I just wanted to just speak on that part, because it's like I hear what you're saying and that sounds good, but first make money. Like, make money off of a track first, off of several tracks, and then start trying to put your big pants on talking about, oh, I need to own X, Y, and Z. Like, make money off of what you do first, and then you can start to capitalize off of it. Don't try to capitalize before you done proved yourself in the industry. That
make a name for yourself.
Yeah, but I digress. Yeah, no,
Right on, Paul.
I definitely would date a hood rat chick, a project chick, ghetto chick. Now, I would date someone ghetto. I have in my past, and I don't think that it's far from me. I don't think it's far removed from me. So I think the hood is where it's at, if you ask me. I think that hood Negroes have a code that they live by, and I can trust them more than a dude in a suit. A dude in a suit just knows how to look good, like fancy it up, like fancy up the bullshit. But a hood nigga is just gonna give it to you, white tee, do rag, and Tim's. It is what it is. A good old hood rat is good for the soul, I think. If you're gonna cheat, make sure you cheat with a hood rat. It'll be worth the cheat. Those are wise words. Cheers, y'all. Cheers.
Let me write this down. Hold on.
Take a sip, take a puff. Whatever you do, as long as we do it with you.
Don't cheat. With no sophisticated bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure
They gonna
you
want too much.
hold on.
Sophisticated chicks got requirements and stuff.
Ooh,
Hood rat chick is like, you gonna buy me? I told you what I like.
ooh,
The McRib is back out, and I want the McRib.
ooh, ooh.
And you
Okay,
buy
hold on.
her McRib, and she gonna give you the best head you had in months, years even. The same with a hood rat nigga.
Ooh, ooh,
Same
ooh.
with a hood rat nigga. He be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? But one thing you gotta do is just massage my head for me. You be like, that's it? And then he gonna dick you down.
Mm. Ow.
Those are the requirements. Now you have them. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, y'all.
You're welcome. I try to do what I can for the people.
Oof. Yeah, well,
Not like that.
oh,
No,
okay.
listen. Not inviting anyone anywhere.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right.
I got some
So what the fuck is that?
some cat food out here. I mean, I'm trying to feed the pussy. You know what I mean? Just,
Oh, I thought it was a condom. I said, what kind of condom is that? It's got the holistic condom.
this is nigga with the motherfucking U-shaped dick. Like,
I'm just saying. I don't know what you're into, honey. I do not live your life, so
I'll tell you, I'm trying to be into. I'll come out to Georgia, baby.
yeah.
Oh.
Anyhow, so we
So
were
what are
talking
the pros and cons?
I was gonna say we were talking about some ghetto activities and then led to other stuff. So I
Oh,
think
right.
playing music outside late at night is pretty ghetto. Drinking and smoking in front of your home is pretty. You're at home. Just go inside. If you don't like to smoke inside, like I don't know, take a walk. I don't know what to tell you. Like
Yeah, right.
right in front of you. I don't know. It's just I hate seeing that.
See, yeah.
Another ghetto thing, bonnets, as we spoke about, and when any one person shouts out their multiple baby mamas or baby daddies.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, don't even let nobody know.
You ain't even gotta say that part. Like all of my baby daddies take care of their kids. Like I don't
that's crazy.
You just skip this
don't
part.
even say nothing.
Just skip that part. Learn how to skip that part because we don't need to know that. We didn't even know these little nigga babies that you had different daddies.
Yo,
didn't even know that. So I don't know why you need to fill me in on that.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. If you want to smoke with your windows open. Yeah, I mean, and just make sure it ain't going through the house. I mean, shit like that. Like it's. I mean, like obviously you get your spot. You want to you want to smoke in your spot. Me personally, I wouldn't. But it don't matter. You want to make sure it don't filter through the whole motherfucking house. I mean, you come to the house, smell like weed and shit. You know what I mean? That's important. Another highly ghetto thing for me. I don't know. You just gotta know your surroundings. Know your surroundings, and I think that's like one of the main things for me. Like, yo, a perfect example at work, right? So I'm working with a dude, and he's an apprentice, but he's my age. And yo, homie was like, so I'm the foreman on the job. He's like, so I'm like, yo, hey. So I say his name. He's like, what's up? So I said, yo, come here real quick. Do me a favor, man. Do me a favor. Don't what's up me on this open floor. Yeah, I mean, we talk about lots of stuff. Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, he a small hat too. They probably knew he a small hat. Yeah, I mean, and he from the island. He be like, yo, what's up? I'm like, listen, do me a favor. Don't what's up me. All right, don't what's up me on this open floor. I mean, I'm the fucking foreman of the job, and even if I wasn't, don't what's up me on this. And he called me bro. He said, bro, there's just a time and a place. Don't bro me. And he's genuine. Yeah, he's genuine. I would never let a Caucasus Mountain dweller ever use the N-word around me. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna front. There's one that I don't mind sometimes saying. That man will take a bullet.
But y'all got a problem. Y'all got a problem when I say niggers.
No, you see, that was a hard y'all. That was crazy.
It doesn't matter. I just feel like it doesn't matter. It's my opinion. And you let white people even come close to the word nigga, but I can't say nigger There are niggers. There
I said I
are
can't let him. I said I
niggers.
can't let him use that. I can't use it. Like you my bitch and all, but I just can't. You know what I mean? Like
You my bitch too.
You see, you know what's funny? See, I'm gonna tell you. Remember what app I got?
Nope.
You remember the app?
Nope.
It is. You look at one.
You finishing your comment? Hurry up.
Yeah. What did you walk into? You goddamn right. You walk to hell, motherfucker. To hell. You know what I mean? I hate that degrading. Say which degrading word. Say what you know what? It's gotta be. Who is this talking about? I hate that degrading word. You say what word, motherfucker? Say what word? But
say the word. Say the
word. Yo, nah. But yo, you know what it is? There's a time and a place. And if people don't know the time and the place, I don't care what race you are. I don't care what you are. You know what I mean? Like, there's a time and a place. Like when I'm at home, I tell dudes like at the job site, everybody, like I do construction, everybody's a fucking gangster on the job site. Bro, I'll peel your cat back like on the side of the like I'm at work right now. I'm here to be a professional. I'm here to be the consummate professional. Soon as that time comes that we are off the job site, let's see if we got that same energy. But while I'm there, I speak very eloquently, and I don't care if it's construction. You know what I mean? And that's how I elevated to a certain position. And that goes to show the words that you use and the mannerisms that elevates you. You know what I mean? That sets you apart. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like when I'm at work, I don't be saying, I got a problem with saying I mean. You know what I mean? But when I'm at work.
Didn't notice. We've never noticed that. That is weird.
When I'm at work, I don't behave as such. Because I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in. You got me for 7 hours. 7 hours I'm tuned in. I mean,
yeah. I do want to make mention to this comment. It says, I believe it's if I own my own home, it's ghetto to have a drink on the porch in nice weather.
I don't think that's ghetto.
I think it's the atmosphere, like, and the fact that you're asking, you probably do this, and so that's why you're trying to, dumb down what I'm trying to say. Everybody know what I'm trying to say. The ghettoosity, when you see motherfuckers on the porch, it's late at night. It's usually like some odd day, like a Tuesday, a fucking Wednesday, and y'all niggas is outside blasting the music. The niggers are outside blasting music on the fucking porch, and they're like, yo, pass me a 40. I don't know why a 40.
Yeah, like 40's crazy.
Just like that shit. But the point being, yo, you got that Henny? That's true shit. Pass the Henny, yo, you rolled up? You rolled up? My nigga, I don't need to hear you down the block. That's all I'm saying. You should be doing all that, pass the Henny, pass the blunt in your house so I can't hear you. Or build a fortress on your porch and secure it with soundproofing, then you could be on the fucking porch as loud as you like, and then I won't even fucking know about it.
That's great. You got some nigga neighbors, because that sounds personal. I mean, that's a little too much.
You sound personal.
I get personal with you. What the fuck you talking about?
To be honest, I would even say in your backyard. Like if you're on a busy street, like know your environment, right? And people who are aware of their surroundings know their environment. So if you live nearby, like if you're in a nosy section of whatever metropolitan area that you're in, right? Then maybe if it's noisy all day, all night, then you making some noise like in your the backyard or on the.
Wait, you want somebody to make noise in my back? My backyard?
Yeah, it would be preferable. But yeah, in the back of your house or on the rooftop deck or something to that extent, because it's kind of muffled by the other surrounding sounds.
That's why they call it a rooftop. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, at 16 was hitting the block. Had shorties on the rooftop giving me top. Yo, I'm out here, yo.
Pores, blood.
I'm out here, bro. I'm out here.
Why you just sounded like Tay Diggs in Malibu's Most Wanted?
Yo, not the. Yo, you go to that. Yo.
I'm sorry. Did you think of it when he said that?
No.
Yes.
No.
Did you hear it yourself, Jen?
Hell yeah. I already remember JD Kennedy. That's classic, yo. Ooh.
Hey, yo, I'm from the toughest hood out here. I'm from the booth.
I'm from the booth.
You know how whack it is when the public be all up on your private beach?
Ah, ah, oh.
Shit.
That
You
was a
trying to
good
show some of my
movie.
skills? Yo, I'm mad
I'm just
nice.
saying.
I'm mad nice, bro.
B-Red, yes. Yo, the fuck with B-Red,
Don't
yo.
do this.
Damn.
Word, be rad. Yep.
That's a funny ass
Whew.
movie.
Um, but
It's been a
for
while
real,
since
like if you're
I hit some bars around here. Y'all welcome.
Yeah.
true,
Them
true,
was some bars. Them was some
it was
bars.
warranted. If
Thank
you're
you.
in, depending on the environment that you're in, but if you're in a more quiet residential area and it's like super quiet because a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people work normal,
Work.
like regular business hours, right? Some people work different hours, but more than likely, a lot of people work the normal business hours. So if you're making noise at all times of the night, while people have to get up the next day in the morning, like that's just no courtesy. It's not courteous to your neighbors. And when you're living somewhere, you want to be respectful of people. You don't have to like them, you don't have to be best friends with them, but respect is a common courtesy.
That's the least you can do. Yeah.
That's right. But I think that's the mentality that I cannot stand. It's the all about me mentality. Like, oh my God. It's like somebody just get in line at the supermarket and they're already complaining. You're like, bitch, you just got here. Did you think everybody was standing here waiting for you, Bonquita? No. Hold, you gotta wait your turn the same way. Everybody else gotta wait their turn. Calm down. Like stuff like that. It's just agitating. Like when people want to fight at work. I don't know why people try to fight. First of all, I don't know why you try to fight me in the first place. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm never gonna fight you. I don't know why people don't get that. I don't fight. I'm not gonna fight. I don't fight. It's not gonna happen. Now, if somebody comes and fights you on my behalf, I have no control or say over that. That's not my life. But what are you even time stamping? You so extra.
Huh?
Get that shit down. Who said I fight at work? This is ghetto. This is ghettoosity. You are who are we talking about, honey?
Yeah, you
said
are
that?
them. Put
You
your
are
name
them and they are you.
Yeah.
And they
I
are you.
also, you made mention of something that I totally forgot about. That
Okay.
for me just drives me insane a little bit. A lot of it, I'm lying. People who don't know how to use an inside voice ever. We could be outside and I still don't want you at the octave that you are. Because I'm standing right here usually in close proximity.
Yeah.
That drives me insane.
Yeah.
And that for me is a ghetto attribute.
I don't know how we
again learn your environment.
How have we been friends? I got a hearing problem, so I know I talk.
Girl, you are not loud all the time. That's a lie. That's a lie. Not
Thank you. That's so nice of you to say. But there is this one young lady, and everybody always puts it on. Well, she young. There's one young girl that I work with, and to the point where our superiors, we'll just put it like that, had to reprimand her. They were like, yeah, I can hear you down the hall, so you need to bring it down. And she couldn't even do that. Like it was the same for the rest of the shift. I was like, I don't think she can. She can't hear herself. I don't know what it is, but she'd be like, yeah, so why they told me? I'd be like, girlfriend, I'm right here, honey. I'm right here. And I got your back. All right. I got your back.
You're okay.
You're okay. This is a safe zone.
Right. Yeah, I think some people just I don't think some people understand the cues. Like they just cannot adapt to the social cues, And like so I looked up I almost thought you was gonna do the definition of ghetto. Yeah, I mean and ghetto is tied like closely to like poor and obviously urban areas. You know, so
You don't say. Is
yeah,
that new?
no,
That's new? Oh
but
my
poor,
god.
you know, that's a mind state. You know, and like going to what I was saying about like working out. You
It
know,
could also be on a
I
bank statement, but carry on.
see what
but
she
that
did there.
goes to like, so I'm trying to like improve myself, and I'm like working on myself, and it doesn't matter like, and that's why I say like I love to see people working on themselves in any form of fashion, because I know for me,
Especially black men in the gym,
black in the fitness center,
in the fitness
in the
center. Okay.
fitness center,
All right.
because I know for me personally, that did like wonders for me, and I chalk that up to a lot of my transformation in life.
Oh, and you transitioning.
Transformation.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Transformation. You
Because
gonna
it
have
is the month. It is Pride Month.
man,
So be
fuck these
proud.
niggas, man. How about don't fuck them, because you don't fuck these niggas. Don't fuck them. Forget. I do the Italians. Forget about them. Right? Don't fuck them. Please don't fuck them.
don't forget about him.
No, forget about them. Fuck them. Fuck them. You know what? Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them. Fuck those niggas, man. Fuck them. Okay? How about that? Fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Sign me up. Sign me up. Cancel me out. Sign me in and cancel me. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, but what that does is, no, you're looking at, you know why? Because nobody, we shouldn't have a month. Nobody should have a month. Because I stand for humanity. I mean, that's what I stand for. I don't stand for one specific group. Because you know why? Because we all go through trials and tribulations. So, and that goes, and you know what? That goes to, okay, this person is ghetto. You know why we call this person ghetto? Because ghetto was associated with poor. So those that were rich use that word ghetto to try and demean people. So if we have certain classes, we have certain groups, then we will use one group to demean the other, and fuck all that. Fuck that group, fuck my group, fuck all those groups.
No,
Yeah.
I like classification. I want
Man,
to know
fuck
if I'm eating beef or if I'm eating fish
no, no.
or if I'm eating
You eating. You eating.
shellfish or if I'm eating a vegetable. Like it, I think it matters. And I want there to be a distinction between how I live and how a ghetto motherfucker live. There's two different
Oh,
ways.
well, let me
Also,
tell you
too,
something.
there's a step up from what I do because I still could get a little ratchet some days. And there's some people who don't even get ratchet anymore. So there's a whole other step.
But
I
when
ain't
we
there
start
yet.
to
One
classify,
moment.
when we start to classify is when we start to divide. That's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't matter to me. When I start to work on myself, literally, when I start to work out, when I start to work on myself, that's when I feel better about me. And I'm not blaming the outside world for my, go ahead and make the joke, my shortcomings, the things that I don't.
We have shortcomings.
Well, I don't.
We would
Well,
have never seen them.
at once, yeah.
You
Well,
see what I did there, people?
you could probably taste it though. You could taste it. Just
We
got,
can't see
yeah.
them.
That's why I don't sign up to those stuff, because it's like it takes us away from the problem that we need to be solving. So it's like, if we all continue to work on ourselves and make ourselves maybe not necessarily not ghetto, or make ourselves not necessarily not prissy, but we make ourselves common, like the common sense. We start to say, you know what, people are in a separate culture of mine. So how do I make other people feel comfortable without degrading myself, without losing myself, but yet I'm comfortable, they're comfortable, we're comfortable. That's why I don't agree with all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, that sounds like bullshit because there's classifications for a reason. I can't just hop out of law school and think I'm gonna become a Supreme Court
No,
judge.
that's a
No,
different form of classification. Don't get that mixed up. That's a
no,
different
but you
form
just
of
said
classification.
classification equals
No,
to
but they
division,
should
and it
not
does.
ask me on my
I'm
job
just,
application
hold on,
what race I am,
Wait, hold on. I'm
what
just saying that
what
division.
gender I am.
I'm just saying that division has its purpose. I want you to understand where you are.
No.
And if you have the focus and understanding of where you would like to be, then you need to understand that this is a ladder. This is not a straight road. This is not a straight path. It is a ladder. There are people above you who have done things that you have not yet accomplished or achieved. If you want to be in a position, you too have to go and accomplish and achieve those goals so that you can be in that position too. And again, there are, in fact, and indeed, a bunch of ghetto people that all of us know and that all of us can't stand. And a lot of us are also too ghetto. However, there is levels to this shit. So I know I do not want to be the type of ghetto that does XYZ. So I prohibit myself from doing certain activities, such as fighting at work, because I feel like that is beyond ghetto. That is just ignorant. That is plain, it's asinine. I
It
don't see
depends.
the
It
point
depends
of
what
it
field
or
you're
the
in.
purpose. But some people are still in the mentality that they have to fight for every little thing. They have to prove their point about every little thing, and nobody can punk them and play them. And that's not what a job is about. Your job doesn't care about your personal egos.
Mhm.
So if you go to work and you have that demeanor or you have that outlook, you're going to get into it with a lot of people, and you're going to ask yourself, why? The reason is you're ghetto, and you're at a lower tier of ghetto. You're at a tier that you don't know how to distinguish when you should turn on your fuck boy or fuck girlness and when you need to turn that shit off. So I definitely like the classifications. I want you to understand that them niggas over there don't do what this nigga right here do.
Hmm.
Done.
Yeah. Well, classifications kind of separate as far as you have an expertise. So expertise is completely different from division. I've been trained to do this job. I've been trained as a supervisor. So therefore, I have been trained to leave my ghetto-ness at home because as a supervisor, sexual harassment classes. I'm pretty sure. I know in New York State, I have to take an hour sexual harassment class, I believe, every year. So that's across the board. You need to take many other classes. For me, it may be different, but there's many other classes that I have to take for my expertise. That's not division. That just shows that, you know what, when you're at a certain place, you know how to conduct yourself in a certain manner completely.
That's literally what expertise is. It's a
Yeah.
division. That it's literally dividing what you know from what others don't know. If you're a Michelin star restaurant, that's not the same as a mom and pop restaurant. And they both may very well be great food. They're great food. So they both have expertise in cooking.
Yeah, but
But
they're
the
not
division
division.
is what it
That's not
is.
division.
Mom and pop versus Michelin star there's no.
Yeah, but it's not division. It's more so, will you take up this charge to conduct yourself in this manner? We know when we leave out of here, you can be whoever you want to, and it doesn't matter. When it comes on a job, it doesn't matter who you are. But will you behave in a certain manner that is conducive to the workplace and to the production of said product or whatever it is? Will you be your best person? When you leave out of here, it doesn't matter. You could, you know what I mean? You probably work.
Yeah,
You
but
probably work a good thing.
how could you say that that's not division? That's literally division. You
No,
have gotten a
not
title
division.
that divides you as a supervisor, as management, from those who are subordinate to you. That's literally what it does.
So, as a supervisor, as a good supervisor, you will understand that you are not divided from them. You are only there as a liaison between what you should do and what you shouldn't do. So you're just like the rubber. You're like the cartilage. You know what I mean? From getting bone to rubbing on bone. That's all you do. You're just there to make things run smoothly. Are you dividing? No, absolutely not. You're actually bringing people together. So you're actually teaching people how to work together. You know what I mean?
Wait, I like this.
Who's
Who's
this?
who's
No,
here for the smoke?
state your
Up here
name.
smoking and drinking on camera, calling people ghetto. Fuck
State your
yes.
name.
Fuck yes. Hold on, let me take a
Yeah,
sip to
yeah.
that.
Let's cheers. Let's hold on. Cheers before we.
You know why? Because I'm in my motherfucking house and I'm not disturbing nobody else. And if you are not down with it, you can log the fuck off. So everybody has options and choices. So I'm not out here being ghettoly annoying to all
She's on
those
your
around
thousand.
me who don't deserve it.
Thank
And
God
that's
she ain't the supervisor, because she out here doing the most. Ooh, okay, fix it now. Okay, 108.
anyhow. Who said that comment? I like it. I'm here for the shits. That is it, bro.
And for the giggles.
You're not gonna tell me who was it. Watch your mouth. Who was that? Who is that?
Oh, that's got to be Rigger.
I was thinking that.
Who will
Gotta
be
be
it?
Rigger.
What it is? Oh, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
All
In love.
right, it's 10:22. The adult one, her. she's not on her job tonight.
Yeah.
I am. I was waiting for you guys to finish. I thought it would be rude to cut you off.
Never finished.
Yeah, you're supposed to be out here adulting, Tony. Yeah,
I am adulting.
adulting.
I was waiting for you guys to finish your conversation. It would have been rude and possibly ghetto of me to have stopped your conversation.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I apologize.
Thank you. Apology accepted.
Not until it's written.
Oh, what it is.
I do know that the ghetto was a neighborhood that the Jews were forced into during World War II. I'm aware of that. That's what was utilized. I think that shut up. I think that it, what translated over here some way, somehow, I guess, to America and was used as a derogatory term for people of color in certain redlined areas, because that's essentially what happened and why certain areas became ghetto. We can give the history of how ghettos came about, right? Because that wasn't our doing of what businesses are where, what schools are where, and so on and so forth. But it's more about how the government created these, urban like areas. But
you know what's funny? To piggyback off that real quick, and that's why if you watch some of this, you hear me use the rhetoric small hats and everything, and that's why that's a big push for me, is because that may be, that is the closest people that have been through similar, definitely not as much or has endured for as long, but it was very much closely used, that same type of template to hold us down, and nothing is being said. Firsthand, they understood what was going on, and a lot of that stuff was used on them and directly used on us, and nothing is being said. And like
everything's being said. And if you fucking ghetto, and if you live in a fucking ghetto, and
as far as small hats, you know what I mean? A lot of the things that they use on the small hats, they use on us, and that's why I carry on with that rhetoric, and that's why I feel that way, because it's like, if I see oppression, I fight oppression, especially if I dealt with it. That's why I stand, like, especially like any immigrant in this country, especially my Mexican brothers and sisters. Because a lot of them are going through the same type of things that we have, but it's not as detriment, because obviously with slavery and stuff like that. But that's why I stand on that, and that's why it's like, if you see injustice going on that you have endured, but the difference is we don't have that underlying religion or culture that keeps us under one umbrella that protects us, whereas they did and they do. So, it's no hate towards that or anything. It's just, if you see an injustice that you have endured and the injustice is still continuing, to say nothing, you a fucking fuck boy. You know what I mean? And for that, my oven's on 425 right now. Woo! Nah, I'm wilding right now. Yeah, you'll catch that tomorrow. But they can do what they want to do. Hey.
Yep, we've made it to the point where we let him drink a little bit too much.
You got some goddamn
on to the shout outs.
On
to the shout outs.
I got shout out from Tank Manning. 7:30. See, you don't even remember the fucking dude that you fucking talk about, his ceiling got leaks in it. Shout out to the good brother Tank. His birthday's today.
I didn't even understand what you said. That's really what happened.
Shout out to Tank Manning. 7:30.
Yeah,
what you talking about? Put the gup down and pick up the dildo, because ain't nobody gonna be in that box tonight.
Why are you still talking? You have a whole moment in time. Can I please finish this up?
We said shout outs. That's what we do. Shout outs.
No, that's not for you to shout out. I just need you to shut up. Thank you. So now that we know that Shinny's all about the awareness of others and fighting injustice, good to know that it's LGBTQIA Pride Month. And it is now Doc Shinny's favorite month. It's also Gun Violence Awareness Month, and yeah, I think we should have a whole like talk this month about gun violence. Not so funny, but perhaps necessary. It's also Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. And shout out to Jamie Foxx. I'm not sure what's going on with him and his family and things of that nature. I believe they're trying to keep it as private as possible, but if it's something to deal with the brain or what have you, my mom had like 5 strokes, if not more. So I see how that can affect someone's livelihood. So, much love and emotions sent to people that are dealing with anyone with Alzheimer's or any type of health complications. I feel your pain. But on a better note, back to LGBTQIA month. And we're going to be celebrating all month. We're going to be wearing fancy clothes and do it dads. Right, Shinny? For the people?
Fuck out of here. You want me to say it?
Oh. I knew that whole little speech wasn't going to last.
What speech? Because I'm for the people, I'm not for a month. Man, fuck a specific month. You just named 2 months in 1 month. 2 awarenesses of 1 month. Fuck that. How about we have a month for the people? How about every fucking month is for the people? How about that? Only in America they do that. Okay.
Anyhow, yes, Jazz, I am gonna be shouting those out next week, but there's a little look-see into
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Hey.
Exactly. But that's what she focused on. That's what they. Let's get to my motherfucking Doc Shenny. Hey, let me tell you.
All right, Tony.
Whoa. Me first.
Kenny said there's
come first. I come first.
Not
you
my
come
world. On your face?
No, neck down. Thanks.
Okay.
So it's time for my news and notes. Thank you.
Candy.
News and notes.
One more sip for that.
See, I can't move and get more beverage. That's why I need y'all to hurry the fuck up. So I can get me some more.
Your pussy dry.
Okay. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I was also going to shout out LGBTQIA Pride Month. So yay. Secondly, wanted to discuss that 70s show star Danny Masterson. Are you guys familiar with the show? I never watched it.
I know the show. I don't know that nigga.
So there's an actor named Danny Masterson, former actor rather, who was convicted on 2 counts of forcible rape yesterday. So he faces, wonderful, huh? Yeah, he faces 30 years to life in prison. Unfortunately, the jury did not convict on the 3rd count because they were deadlocked. And according to the 3 survivors, they plan to expose the Church of Scientology.
Hello?
Donnie? I thought I was the only one.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Something about Scientology, and then you went bye-bye.
Sorry. Okay, give me a minute. I'm working completely from my phone because my Wi-Fi didn't get connected yet. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we hear you fine.
Okay. So they were going to expose the Church of Scientology because the church was going to cover up these heinous acts and dissuaded the survivors to not report. Personally, I hope these ladies find the peace they so deserve. So, secondly, asking everyone, are you thinking of taking a flight out of New Zealand? Well, be prepared to step on a scale. So there's a new pilot program that's asking volunteer passengers, not everyone, but people who volunteer, to weigh themselves with their luggage. And this data collection will not be visible to anyone other than whoever's collecting the data, and it's recorded anonymously. The data will serve to give the airline and the industry an approximation of the onboard weight.
Are they trying to make the chairs bigger? Oh, Tony, we lost you again.
I'll charge you more.
Sorry. just trying to see how much weight they have on total on the flight, I guess, or whatever the case. No clue exactly how that's going to work or whatever the case. But a similar experiment happened with Samoan Air, who asked its passengers to pay $2.40 per kilogram of their body weight. Right. The airline went out of business a year after opening. So I'm just urging New Zealand to tread lightly.
No, they telling New Zealanders they better tread lightly. They better listen to the way.
That's what I'm telling. I'm saying to New Zealand to tread lightly.
Right, exactly.
Just saying.
Yeah. Child, honey, child.
So that's my news and notes.
That was splendiferous. Thank you so much. So in depth and informative. I like it.
I know. And now I would love to present our one and only, because we could only take one, Dr. Shenny with the Henny.
Yeah.
That was a moment of silence. That was a moment of silence for humanity. Okay. For me to say I don't care if people don't like the things that I say, I'd be lying. Because I do care. I do care. I do give a fuck. But I'm here for a bigger fight and a bigger cause, according to me. And we all fight for a cause according to what we believe, And like I like to say, I may be wrong today, and I'll find out the answers tomorrow. And tomorrow may not be Friday. Tomorrow may not be Saturday. I don't know when tomorrow will be. Being that the fact that I am not ghetto, because I'm ever learning and I'm ever seeking, that tomorrow will come. Tomorrow may be 2024. And I urge y'all to do the same. Seek some answers, find some change. If you agree and you have the same thoughts that you had from 5 years ago, you're probably in the same predicament that you were in from 5 years ago. So I want y'all to take the battalion up. Go for this shit. Go for the gusto, motherfuckers. Man, fuck all these days, okay? We don't even know what month it is. It's not even May no more. It's not even, it's June 1st. It's not even June no more. You out here telling me LGBTQIA got, man, motherfuck that shit. It's about to be Juneteenth in this motherfucker, okay? And fuck Juneteenth. How about that, okay? Because this is the 6th month of the Gregorian calendar. You know what I mean? This is a month for us as citizens. This is the 6th month for citizens. Make that a trend, all right? Make that a trend. The 6 months for us citizens. In America, mind you, because it's different in other countries. 6 month that we have to learn each other and to love each other. Staten Island, the crime rate has risen 250%. You know what I mean? 250%. So that's why I say all this. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, who you like, man. Fuck all that shit. You know what I mean? Just try and show some love. If you have kids, try and teach them. If you have nieces and nephews, try and teach them. Don't be physical when you teach them. Try and teach them from love. Teach them from what you have learned. But it's a different world. And I'm accepting them of all kinds of this world. That's not my discrepancy. But if you're trying to come against humanity, as y'all know I like to say, fuck you. Okay? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. So I love y'all and I hate y'all at the same time. But that's okay. That's okay. But I won't hurt y'all. Because I love y'all. Until next time, America. This is for you.
Thank you, Dr. Shinny.
Fuck you.
It was.
Do you wear a mask at work or like something so you don't breathe in like fumes or toxins or something?
No. You know what's funny?
No.
I got a little bitch ass nose, man. My fucking sinus is all fucked up, yo. The other day I had sinus infection. That shit gave me vertigo. Now my sinus site. I get sinusitis. I mean, I got acute sinusitis. That shit gives me vertigo. Yeah, it's crazy. That shit gives me vertigo.
Getting old, my nigga. Your body ain't working the way it used to.
I've always had like a bad, like my allergies. This year has probably been the worst. The last 2 years, my allergies are like crazy, yo, crazy. I went to get the allergy shot, but they're booked. They're booked. And I got good health insurance, and it's like hard to get one now that I'm back at work, so it's very hard. But I got to get an allergy shot. But
that explains why, you know, because with vertigo you feel imbalanced.
What?
Right.
Yeah. Why don't
it's similar to how you speak.
He's not saying he's not made. Yeah,
wow.
He didn't relate what you were doing to what you were doing.
So. He was not.
You just gave me brain without giving me brain. Okay.
All right, and I'm out of here.
The more you know.
Drink.
Same. I need to go to bed. I'm fucking exhausted.
Perth?
I can imagine.
Perth?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear you, but now I'm gonna have to rewatch it to hear what the fuck you say. Is you're a dirty little.
Oh, he's saying a part of where I am. That's fine.
What time?
Okay.
I'll time stamp that just so you know. Love y'all. Fuck y'all. Good night.
Yeah, that part. Smooches.